What's up, guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Dylanzachary, and I'm a graphic designer and music enthusiast. On this channel, we talk about all things music and graphic design related, and throw some life stuff in there too. So today we got ourselves a dope design that I just did. It's for the Who's farewell tour. I've redesigned the whole poster and kind of put my own spin onto it. I had this idea in my mind and I had to get it out there. So we're making a video on that today. Probably sometime in like the next couple weeks I might do like a t-shirt design for the tour too. So we're going to stay along with this because it's a farewell tour for the Who, which they've been around for 60 years. It's pretty cool that they're doing another farewell tour. That's what we're going to be doing today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. It helps out so much. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost at 100 subscribers, so please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment because it helps out. Do that, give the video a thumbs up, and but first, before we get into the design, let me talk a little bit about the Who. So the Who was formed in 1964 by Roger Daltrey, Pete Townsend, John Entwistle, and Keith Moon. Moon the Loon was absolutely a madman and would destroy hotels as they would tour around the United States and throw TVs out of windows, and even talked about how he drove a car into a pool one time. John Entwistle, Thunderfingers, an amazing bassist. He's probably one of the greatest next to Les Claypool, in my personal opinion. He is absolutely a monster when it comes to the bass. Pete Townsend, the band's main song composer and musical director, if you will. He plays the electric guitar, is known for always using a Stratocaster. Roger Daltrey, still singing in the same key, even into his 80s. Absolutely phenomenal voice and hits some of the craziest high notes. 60 years later, still hitting the same notes is absolutely wild. So that's the Who. I got to see the Who 2 times. One time in 2019, and I saw them in 2022. I saw them for their Who Hits Back tour. I got to see them in 2019 at Citizens Bank in Philadelphia, and then the second time was at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Both times were absolutely phenomenal shows. The second one that I saw them at was awesome. We had closer seats, and I could really see the band, and they played Tommy in the first half of that set, and they had a whole orchestra with them, and it was just mind-blowing to see because Roger Daltrey still sounds the same. Pete Townsend is still whipping his arm around and playing his guitar like he did all those years ago. You definitely miss John Entwistle and Keith Moon, but obviously Keith Moon's been gone now for 40 plus years and John Entwistle for 20. But the backing band that they have is a great band through and through. I highly recommend checking them out on their farewell tour. This isn't like a paid promotion or anything. I'm just a diehard Who fan and music fan from this era. Yeah, go check them out, and I'm probably gonna hit hopefully at least 2 to 3 dates if I can. If not, I'll just hit one. But let's get into the design I did for their upcoming tour. Song is over, a farewell tour. Yeah, let's get into the design. So here we go, here's the design. So I found an image of the Who's main logo, which you see here, and I took that and I image traced it on Illustrator. Here I'm just picking apart pieces that I want specifically for my design, and I'm just kind of fine-tuning all the lines and everything because some of them were a little wonky and kind of just thrown all over the place. For some reason the image trace didn't exactly pick up the fine details that I wanted to. I could have just smoothed it out, but I wanted to get in there meticulously and make sure that the lines were exactly how I wanted them to look. So here I got a map of the United States, and I'm putting I wanted the Who logo font over top of the United States with the shield, and I wanted to make it a 3D effect, and I wanted to kind of tilt it forward a little bit. That's the kind of, obviously they're doing the North American tour and they're going all around the US and Canada, so that definitely had to be incorporated somehow. I wanted the 3D effect specifically just to kind of like, just to give it something different, give it some dimension, give it some depth, and with this specifically, I thought it would look really cool on a t-shirt, which like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to make a video a couple weeks from now about some merch designs I have. I have some really cool ideas for the Who's merch designs, and I'm probably just going to make a couple t-shirt designs and maybe like a sticker or like maybe another like just a regular poster rather than like a touring poster. But yeah, so that's kind of my idea here. I'm messing with the different angles with the 3D on Illustrator here, and I'm just kind of turning it and saving each file individually to see different angles and different ways I could, you know, manipulate the logo with the North American map right there. You can see right here I copy and pasted all the dates here, and now I'm just going through and I'm messing with the fonts because I wanted to do like a bold, medium, light type of font. They kind of did that with their original designing of the poster, so kind of wanted to stick close to that, but I wanted to add my own little flavor to it. This is a completely different font. This font that I'm using is Neo-Haas Grotesque. Each one, like the dates are, I'm pretty sure that I used a medium bold on that, and then on the actual location I used a bold font, and then on the arena names and stadium names I just used a light font. And here you see me changing out all the dashes, and I'm turning them to little circles. I wanted them to tie into the actual logo, so you see the red circle and the logo there. there. I wanted to make that, you know, all the little circles that space all the information. I wanted them to tie into the logo really nicely. Changed all the colors there of the locations to blue to match the blue, so it goes with the logo once again. And then here, we're throwing in some textures. You always got to have textures in your designs. That's just my thought process. That's what I've always done, and I love the rustic effect that you get and just the grittiness in any poster design. You throw a texture on there. Here, I'm just going with this extremely washed out, this 35mm texture right here. This is a design pack I got off of Vunder Films. He's from YouTube. He makes good videos. Go check him out. Shout out Vunder. It's an awesome pack, and it's all scans from 35mm, like different pictures and scans that he's done. This is a great one, so I threw that on there, and then now you see me messing with just different black, scratchy looking textures over top of the Who, just so you can make that Who design look a little more rugged and more worn out. I'm adding the Live Nation logo here just to kind of keep it authentic, because in their original design they had a Live Nation logo and they're the ones that are doing it. And then I added my own logo here just to kind of throw me in there too. Here's the final piece right here. This is the Who poster that I designed. As you can see, we got the really pastel-y looking colors here, and we got The Song Is Over at the very top with those circle end caps there. A North American farewell tour sounded really sophisticated and kind of cool rather than just farewell tour. And then we got the red circle caps again. But then we got the list of all the dates and everything, all the places that they're going to. I really like the color choices I chose here with the white on each side. It ties together very well in my personal opinion. The logo with the 3D effect, the North American map. I really dig it. I think it came out really good. I like all the colors. The saturation I have on this is absolutely crisp and is extremely popping. The textures I have in the Who are great in my opinion. All in all, a great poster. Something simple, something fun. I really like these designs. I like the 3D aspect to the Who logo with the North American map behind it. It's the final farewell apparently for the Who. They've been a band for 60 years. Both Roger and Pete are 80 and 81, so it's probably about time they do a farewell, or at least they should probably retire and just hang out. That's it. That's the designs. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Did you like them? Would you change anything? Would you do anything different? Think I should add something? Let me know. Like I said, I'm going to be doing another video here shortly, and I'm going to design my own merch for the tour just to kind of do something different. And hopefully when I go and see them live, I'll see their merch and I'll compare the two. Maybe I'll make a video about comparing the two merches and everything. Either way, I'm stoked that they're touring. I'm happy to see them when they do come. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. On that note, I'll catch you in the next one. Be safe and peace.